So I'm an Electro now. I just spawned in, I haven't gotten a drink yet, and I'm already hearing shots. And I just saw the player right there. And he's been killing people, so we're gonna have to take him as hostile. Because I really want to put him down. I can't just have a hostile player running around like this. And I think... Here he is, here he is. He's gonna go into the church. Sorry, buddy. Idiots will be idiots. He had a Remington. The stuff I really need. Let's get to the back of the hospital. Or the hospital? Church. See, I hate shooting people on sight, but he killed, as soon as I spawned in, he killed somebody. And I think there's somebody right outside too. Oop, zombie, move, move, move. No, you damn zombie. Ugh. Alright, oh, yeah, there might be somebody outside. We really need to get out of here. I want to get to the edge of Electro and get out. Okay, time to leave. It's time to just leave. I have negative 256 humanity. Oh. The guy killed somebody. I mean, come on. I'm just... Yeah, that's probably him down in the chat, I think. Probably asking why I shot. Well, if you hadn't have killed somebody, I wouldn't have shot you. Alright, so I just made it over to the water fountain to get a quick drink, or the well, whatever you want to call it, well. It's actually a well. But my plan was to go up north and hit up the northwest airfield, because the northern parts of the map, see, we're right here right now, getting a drink, and if you look up here, we've got a big run to go all the way up to the top of the map, or not the top, but the middle of the map, pretty much. And as you can see, it has little missions. We can do missions, and there's AI that spawn in these places here. And if you attack them, you can get lots of good gear, and tons of weapons, survival gear, everything. And this medical cache will have every sort of medical item you need. Yeah, so, and that's right next to Starry, and Starry has military tents right in here, along with a helicopter spawn. So we hopefully will be going up there later on in this episode. But right now I need to go back into Electro, unfortunately. And I need to get some food because I am out. And I don't know how he saw me here. But yeah, we're gonna go get some food and head up there. So I said screw going into Electro, and instead I just run straight up to the northwest airfield area. But first, I saw this pig running around, and I was like, well, I gotta get some food. So you know what? Now, if you have a hunting knife, you gotta have a hunting knife to do this. Gotta have a hunting knife, box of matches, and a hatchet for what I'm about to do. After you kill the animal, you can go up and scroll your mouse wheel and hit gut animal. And I'm up away from the city a little bit, so it's a good idea. Even though I'm up away from the city, it's a good idea to keep an eye out. And once you get at it, click on gear, and I get 4 bacon from this, which is actually pretty cool. And raw meat gives you 800 blood back. So say I'm at 8,000 blood right now. I need to be at 12,000, which is my max blood level. And to do that without somebody giving me a blood transfusion, because I have to have another person with me to do that, and I don't trust people at all. The other way you can raise your blood on your own, like the quickest way, is to cook meat, because it gives you 800 blood back in per steak, which is amazing. So what you're going to do is, after you kill the animal, go ahead and run into the forest here, go up against a tree, gonna go hit harvest wood, let it do its thing for a second, and you only need 1 piece of wood for this. So as soon as it drops 1 down, you can back away from the tree, score your mouse wheel again and pick it up. Alright, so I'll go up into the forest a little bit more away from the road. So once you've got, you know, your wood, your meat, go ahead and click on gear, and you're gonna, when you find your matchbox, you're gonna click make fireplace. And I like to make it kind of, you know, sort of in between some trees. Score your mouse wheel and hit cook food. It will pretty much instantly cook your bacon or ham or whatever you have. And you scroll down here, and you eat that stuff up, and it gives you 800 blood per meat. So I just got 800 right then, and now I'm gonna have 1600 blood back. So I've just moved around, or flanked all the way up to this is Zub's castle right here, and just a second ago I saw a few zombies. Yeah, there they are, toward the outskirts of it, which makes me worry. I haven't seen anybody else around here, but the fact that those zombies are that far away kinda worries me, because people can get in that castle, and the castle sometimes does spawn some pretty good loot. Okay, there's a Mosin. I think there's this last floor. And if there's anybody, they're gonna be on top. Okay, there's nobody here, which is good, because I'd rather not run into anybody right now. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful sight right there. That is a helicopter crash site. Now those will spawn the heavy loot, like sniper rifles, heavy machine guns, the good loot, the loot you really want. The only bad thing about that is they spawn a ton of zombies. Yeah, that's where we're going to be headed next. So as you can see, we're right next to the heli crash site, and these will have, hopefully we're going to have some good loot here. I'm really praying, because if we can get, oh, we already got a zombie aggro, and like I said, I see a lot of gear there actually. There are a heck load of zombies around, but luckily there's a cool little trick called hide in a frickin' bush, and they can't get you. Gosh dang. Nope. Oh well. Let's go ahead. I can see quite a bit of gear here, so this is exciting. Zombies. So I've wasted, you know, some of my ammo trying to kill these worthless zombies, but it's okay, because these things here are ammo boxes. And oh no, hold still. Okay, I think that's most of them, if not all of them. What did he have on him? These zombies sometimes do carry loot like bandages and stuff. But yeah, so here we go. What you want are these SD rounds. SD stands for silenced. Now they might fire loudly to other players, but they're going to be silenced when you shoot it around a zombie. So you can walk into a town, and if there's zombies on you, you can shoot the zombies without aggroing other zombies towards you. Yeah, here it is. It looks... Ooh. Well, we have a very good replacement for this M4. The FNFAL does a lot of damage. Way more than the... Getting some lag here. Way more than the M4 will do. See, I knew I saw something coming up to the crash site. Take the FNFAL mag. I've never actually had an FAL in this game before either, so this is pretty cool. So I've flanked all the way around Stars the Boar here, and I'm just on Sniper Hill looking at the town, trying to make sure it's decently clear so I can run in there, possibly find some more military loot and a few household loot like food and water and whatnot. I know there's a mission right over the hill here, so I'm going to be very careful and look for any snipers that are sitting around, because they do like to sit on that far hill and the hill I'm on now, and they'll shoot in on Starry if you're there. I don't see anybody. I'm going to try to move up a little closer. And there's that medical cache. And the problem with this server is it spawns way too many AI. There are way more AI right there than there truly should be. And they've all got high grade military weapons which could take me out in a heartbeat, so I gotta be very, very careful. I can't get too close to that or else they'll detect me. And I will be screwed. So I think we're just gonna stick around. Going to Styria real quick. Get some loot, get a drink, and get out. I've just come down to the tents, the medical tents that are in Styria, and these are definitely one of the hardest places to loot in the game, because there's so many zombies around and you're kind of exposed looting around at the tents, and you gotta be careful. You gotta walk slowly, but also keep an eye out for players. And there's a few cars here. There's this one, which I don't actually think you can use. No, apparently you can. And it's missing wheels right now, which means I'm not going to be able to drive it away. And I'll see if it's got any gear in them, because sometimes they spawn with stuff. There's also, I think that's a GAZ right there, a GAZ, and a UAZ right there, which is like an off-road military vehicle, and those are really good. But this car looks like it has 4 wheels on it. Oh, okay. This one you can't actually use. It's this one. But yeah, these are the tents, and these do spawn some really good loot. And I've already made a zombie mad. Yeah. It's so hard to loot peacefully in this game. but since he's aggroed on us, we gotta leave quick. Damn it. Oh my god. Okay, we just need to get out of here. Just need to leave. No way. Now, I don't know what those guys were shooting at, but that is some heavy weaponry right there. Yeah, I think someone that S3, the S3 guy was killed. I don't know if those are players. I can't tell. They look like AI. There's so many AI right there. Uh-oh. You don't see me. He's shooting at something. What's he shooting at? Oh. It's not at me. There's definitely a DMR guy there too. Man, whatever they are shooting at, they are unloading. Yeah, I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. That is crazy. Yeah, let's get out of here. So I was gonna head straight over to the airfield, which is, I mean, just over the hill. It's where those trees are. You can actually kind of see the wall right there. I was gonna head straight over the airfield, but I saw another helicopter crash site, and we have to go check it out. So we'll do a quick sweep of it, but it doesn't look like there's anything here. Okay, I lied. Well, none of that ammo matches my gun. There are a few things here, actually. Nothing I actually need. And the zombies are deciding to be a pain in the butt today. I don't see anything else around either. Dang. Okay. Oh. Well, the fire station doors, except for the one, is closed. I don't see any zombies either. Oh. Yeah, I don't see. That's surprising. I don't see a single zombie around. What about this side? Because the southern barracks are just in between those trees right there. I think, from the looks of it, we might be the only ones here. But I can't trust that theory for too long. Alright, well, since it looks pretty good right now, I don't see any zombies. We're gonna go straight over to the barracks. Definitely need some water real quick. Okay, we still got our water bottle full. Alright, we're gonna be as quiet as possible. We'll close the door too. Maybe it has been opened once before. There's an M16 here. That's a weapons flashlight. Alright, well, the M16's a good gun, but it's not what we're looking for. Let's see if we can head out of here. We'll flank around to the top of the airfield. When we get a little bit more geared up, I do plan on actually doing some of those missions and trying to defeat the AI for a medical cache or weapons cache. But the zombie freaked out for a second. I guess not. But anyway, what I was saying was, if we get a good gun, like a DMR or a good sniper, and we can sit at range, at least of about 500 yards away or something, I wouldn't mind taking on those AI and trying to get their gear, because if you can get one of the weapons or medical caches, it will have everything you'll need, and you can stockpile everything. They have bigger backpacks, better weapons, more powerful weapons. You'll have plenty of medical supplies for a very long period of time too. Now, here's the hard part. Sneaking into the... Oop, that might be a ghillie suit. Is sneaking into the barracks on pavement without attracting every freaking zombie in the area. Oh, I'm so exposed right now. Oh, I don't know what that is. There's a Makarov on the ground there. Makarov with no ammo, that's greatly helpful. Not. See, I don't understand, like, when I first started playing a couple years ago, actually, back in 2013 actually, is when there used to be got some camo clothing now. There used to be loot everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean it used to be everywhere. You'd walk into the barracks and in every room there'd be a gun, an M16 or an AK. Now it's just one gun with no ammo. And maybe... Well, I can't even get out of here now. And now, it's just kind of junk loot. There's nothing good to have in it anymore. At least you used to be able to get really good guns out of it. And this is the air traffic control tower, the ATC. And sometimes it'll have really good loot in it. Other times it's kind of just junk loot. Yeah, like now there's nothing here. I think there might have been a player that came through here. There's a good chance of it because there's a decent amount of people on the server, and the airfield in this area here are a hot spot. I don't think... That's not a weapons crate. Yeah, there's an industrial building here, and the nice thing is about this is if you got zombie aggro, you can open the door, run inside, since zombies have to walk when they come indoors. You're pretty much safe, as long as the player doesn't come in here and shoot you in the back. Well, sometimes it's worth getting stuck in here. See, like this. There's an AK mag from AK. The only downside is I'm kind of getting trapped by zombies now. I might be able to run past them though. Try it. Ooh, 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 squeezing past. Aha. That's how it's done in DayZ. Alright, now I'm at the top of the airfield. At the toward the end of the runway. And I'm just coming into these two industrial buildings here. Because there's a helicopter spawn right across on the edge of the runway. And depending on what it needs, we might be able to fix it up and fly out of here. Yeah, everything's screwed on this heli. It's gonna be a nightmare trying to fix this. Oh, there might be stuff in the gear though if we get a chance to get back there. Unfortunately, the gear's in the tail, and I think they can hit me from the tail. Oh, maybe not. There's a flashlight, a GPS, and a map. It's no use to me. Let's get to the other side of the airfield so we're not exposed anymore. So I'm in the trees just next to the barracks in the middle of the airfield here. And one tip you can use when there's a decent amount of zombies around and you're trying to be somewhat stealthy is tree hopping. Since you're hidden in a tree like this, if you're hidden in a tree like this, the zombies can't get to you. Obviously other players can see you, but if you're trying to stay hidden from the zombies, you can tree hop. Which means tree to tree. Go from tree to tree like this, crouched, so you're making less noise, and try to find your way through it to where you can see again. It's very effective, very, very effective, especially in at the northwest airfield like this here. Well, looks like we got a gun. It's not an AKM. Well, that wasn't the door I wanted to close. I want to close this one. Alright. So you're pretty much safe when you're inside a building. You can walk quietly like this without making too much noise. And they shouldn't notice you. Again, the only thing you really need to watch out for is players. They can shoot through the windows. Again, it doesn't look like there's going to be much in here. Nothing but 2 AKs and can of peas. DayZ logic right there. Put civilian loot in military barracks. Only in DayZ. So after flanking back to the south barracks again, I kinda think I want to repair the heli. Honestly, like, it's not that broken. We can easily get some parts from it down in the towns that are close by, and nobody's gonna touch it. If we can get most of the parts on it now, and then I know there's a few in the barn, in the industrial buildings next to the heli, we can definitely get it repaired and fly out of here. Probably within, you know, a decent amount of time. And a lot of people now in DayZ are too lazy, honestly speaking, are quite lazy and don't repair vehicles or helis. And I think that's what I'm gonna try to do here after I get another drink and fill my water bottle. I'm gonna run over to Vibor. So we're here, and Vibor is here, and it's got a few industrial buildings right here. There's a barn here. We can run over to this town here, which does have a few barns as well, and get some industrial loot if we have to. The farthest I'd go would probably be back to Stari, and maybe even over to Gorka, because I know the barn. Where is it at? Here it is. This place here always has helicopter loot. I know it does. So hopefully we're gonna get the thing repaired here soon. I can't believe I've searched pretty much every building in the surrounding area for heli parts, and I haven't found a single part. Not even scrap metal, not even extra scrap metal. And I'm back here in Stari right now with zombies coming through the walls, and I'm trying to find heli parts. I was hoping I wouldn't have to come down into Stari right now, because there's a military or a weapons truck crash on the other side of the hill, which means there's going to be probably close to 20 AI sitting there just waiting to murder somebody. But I'm looking for anything I can possibly find right now. Oh. Well, would you look at that? There's another heli. Oop. And here we got some engine parts. Sweet. Alright. So now, here's the problem. I have to make room for those engine parts. And I need to make room that I don't have in this Alice backpack. I'm gonna have to drop some things. That blood bag isn't really useful to me right now. I can't use it on myself. I'd have to have another player with me. But maybe we can get this heli repaired quicker than the other one at the airfield. Sometimes they even spawn with gear on them. So if you look in the tail of the heli, it might actually have stuff that's ready to repair it. This one actually looks like it's quite intact. The glass isn't shot out of it. No, it just needs a few things. And we've got engine parts right there. And if we have to, we can pull parts off the cars too. Let's see what it's got in the gear. It's got nothing in the gear, so definitely a fresh spawn. Yeah, let's get this quick. I'm gonna eat that. Okay, we need to sort out some room. Okay, what if I drop that? And the Bison mag, because I really don't need that. Can I grab it now? Okay, sweet. Alright, let's go put this bad boy on there. Alright. So... Oh, it starts up. Alright. There's no guarantee it's gonna fly straight, but it's gonna fly. Let's see if we can salvage some parts off those cars. Alright. Well, it kinda looks like we're just gonna have to go for this. And God, I hope we don't die. No, it's not gonna work. The tail rotor's not spinning. It needs some it needs a main rotor assembly. Gosh dang. So I just picked up some metal, some scrap metal for the heli. This is day 2 now. It's taken pretty much 2 days for me to record this episode, mainly because of what I got going on in real life. But I just picked up some scrap metal from the barn right before I started recording. And I'm going to check these real quick, add it to the heli. And we might see if it'll work then. Alright, let's get this helicopter fixed up. Oh, that's not good. So, the server just game sessioned on me about 2 seconds ago. And for the first time in a long time, it's nighttime. And I don't have any night vision goggles, which really sucks. Like, it sucks because I can't see, I can barely see anything right now. I don't know. I still have all my gear. I don't know if what I did to the heli repaired it. No, it didn't. I think it just took that scrap metal away from me. So you gotta pay attention to when the servers are gonna restart, because when stuff like that happens, you can lose gear very easily if you're not careful. And in my case, I just lost that the scrap metal. I'm up at the airfield now, and I've just looked across, and there is a player there, up in the ATC. I knew I saw that zombie aggroing for some reason. I think that's his truck too. I'm still trying to get loot for the heli. But the bad thing about this situation right now is I have no idea if that guy... Oh, he's driving off. He's probably coming down here. He's definitely coming this way. I have no idea if this guy's got night vision goggles. And seeing as how he's driving without headlights, he probably does. And he's probably going to see me. He's driving along the hangars now. Oh, he's coming over here. He's right over there. Oh, I got a zombie aggro. He's back in it. There he is. I really hope he can't see me right now. I could shoot him. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a bandit, or else he'd be dead. So I've made a fireplace on the outskirts of the airfield here. I'm gonna go ahead and cook me some food. and get some good night's rest right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the second video here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and if you really liked it, add it to your favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one.